Hey, everybody, this is Stu and Jim Show, or the Jim and Stu Show,
It's
however you want to
whoever's.
call it. Right now, Jim is a little grumpy because he is dealing with some computer problems. And, to err as human, to really screw things up requires a computer. So he's a
That's
little
true.
grumpy today. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. So he even said, you got to do the intro. So this is the Sales Copy Content Marketing Hacks podcast, number 76. All right. And we are going to actually do what we call the 10-minute funnel fix. This will be a quick one, and we'll take some questions on the back end. But we had a member of the Facebook group who posted some, asking for help, and she got some help from another member of the group. And we're going to take a look at that, I guess, changes in the funnel that she had created and kind of go from there. So, Jim, you want to show that? And if you want, I can read what she is having issues with, or maybe we'll just see it immediately.
So well, first of all, thanks for that fine introduction, Stu. That was great. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yes.
I was kidding when I said just tell him I'm grumpy.
No, you are
But
grumpy.
I'm so it's great. We love it when we see people helping one another inside of the group.
Yeah.
And so Deb had some questions and stuff about her things, and she was getting some good feedback. um the one thing I will say is that what you need to remember, and then I'll share the screen because I thought I had, but I'm not. The thing you need to understand is that when you ask for help, when you get an opinion, when you ask somebody for their opinion, that's all it is. It's an opinion. The only opinion that matters is the opinion of the person with the credit card in their hand, who you're asking to make a decision to put that credit card in and buy something, or the person who's going to put a real email in and opt in and then go to the next step in your funnel. That's the only opinion in the end that ultimately matters. Everything else is just an opinion. It's feedback. But that's it. Okay.
And
So
sometimes
there's
negative feedback. We got to be able to handle that.
right. Well,
Yeah.
all feedback is feedback, positive or negative. You
Right.
don't even make a judgment about it.
Right.
If somebody says, you know what, this absolutely sucks. Okay. Um, that's there you go.
That's good.
The one big thing that I would say also, and we've talked about this before on the podcast, is two things. One, read your own copy like you have a brain. Like don't just look at it and go, well, it doesn't really read right to me, but maybe it'll read right. No, if it doesn't read right to you, it doesn't read right. Okay, that's the first thing. That's one thing that just, it's like, this doesn't even make sense. So don't ask me to rewrite it when it doesn't even make sense. All right, you got to massage it a little bit. It's we just because you have bread, flour, and butter and milk and salt, don't ask me to knead the damn dough. All right, I can knead it up, get it in there, and then we'll take a look at it. But I'm not going to look at your basic ingredients and then knead the dough for you. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
going to
not grumpy.
I'm going to taste test the bread.
Exactly. I'm going to taste test the bread and let you know if the bread sucks or not. It's not up to me to mix your ingredients.
There you go.
I am grumpy. So, and that's not directed towards Deb at all. I'm just saying, when we're talking about opinions and stuff, that's all it is an opinion and feedback and stuff. So let's take a look at one of the things she was asking for a little bit of feedback on. And apparently she is in the niche of make the little brats go to sleep, which I highly encourage. Stu and I were just saying that, Benadryl is always a quick fix. My parents would give me creme de menthe, the liqueur,
Oh, damn.
and they said it was cough syrup, right? But then they had to get rid of it because I was 5 years old and I started self-medicating in the afternoon. I was a day drinker at 5. I would literally climb up on the bar and I would grab the creme de menthe and pour myself a shot. And I'd be sitting there watching Scooby-Doo, sipping on a shot of creme de menthe, going, I got a cough. True story, man. Absolutely true story.
That's funny. My daughter would ask to dance with me, so I had to have to dance to put her to sleep.
Yeah.
And that was just one of those things that, you don't get many of those days in your life,
No.
So I'm like, all right, let's go dance. And I'd
But
listen.
she turned into a really good ballerina, though, didn't
Oh,
she?
she's a great ballerina. But you know what we only would dance to? Willie Nelson music.
Nice. She has
And
good taste.
yeah, it was fun. And then my son, however, you put his head on a pillow, he'd fall asleep. So
That's because he was hitting the creme de menthe. Son, the Benadryl. It's those Benadryl cookies, man. I love the pink cookies, Dad. I know you do, son. So let's look at this. Exhausted. Are you fed up with getting woken up by your toddler? New proven solutions to give tired moms extra success with settling and keeping toddlers sleeping all night. Toddler sleep is complex. You need to know these 3 steps to succeed finally. Fill out the form below to get your free easy read and sent straight to you. Yes, I'm ready for more sleep now. So again, this is somebody who used this. I can tell you they used the opt-in hook story script in funnel scripts, which is great, but this needs kind of a common sense tweak. All right. What, again, talking about the we've talked about this before, most people talk about what it is rather than what it does. All right. And what people are buying is a result, whether they're buying it with their time or their money or their attention or whatever it is, they're buying a result. They're not buying what it is. You don't buy the drill, you buy the hole it makes in the birdhouse that sits outside your window for 20 years. And you remember that wonderful day that you did the project with little Johnny. So, exhausted. Are you fed up with getting woken up by your toddler? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm fed up with it, but so what? It'd almost be better. Wouldn't it be great if you and your toddler could fall asleep and sleep all night? Yeah. Okay. Now we're getting into it. Okay. Yeah. I'm fed up with getting woken up by the little brat, but I don't know if there's anything I can do. So I would, I would lead with the solution on this, in my opinion. So to me, a better headline would be exhausted. What if you could sleep? What if you and your toddler could sleep the whole night through without fuss or upset? Okay. Yeah. Well, here's the solution to give. I wouldn't just go after mums. I would go after parents, because I'm the one that got, when the grandkids were over, and the never had problems with the girls, but the grandkids, when they're making noise or they're up and around, it was me that got poked to go do something about your boys. I'm like, what? So having something like that and then telling the story, it's, with these new solutions, it's entirely possible for you and your toddler to sleep the whole night through and wake up refreshed, happy, and healthy.
that was having
Toddler sleep is not complex. I'm sorry, it ain't complex. If the kid is exercised, fed, watered, and pooped, they're going to go to bed. You keep them on a schedule, and that little rat will fall asleep within 5 minutes, plus or minus, every night at the same time, if you're doing it right. If you don't have them on a schedule and you don't feed them right, and they're not getting exercise and they're getting sugar and other stupid crap within 4 hours of I knew, especially with the grandsons, do not give them candy after 2:00 in the afternoon, or you might as well sign your own death warrant until 11 or 12 o'clock at night. It's just how it is.
That is a good point.
So, that would be, I would almost get rid of that exhausted thing. Attention exhausted parents of toddlers. That would be my pre-head.
Yes.
Then the sub-headline would be, what if you and your toddler could sleep the whole night through without fussing or fighting, or without tears, fussing, or fighting? Ooh, I like that, because there's always the tears. Without tears, fussing, or fighting. that would be the direction that I would try and go. And then fill out the form below to get your free easy read. That doesn't make any sense. You know, free easy read doesn't do anything for me. Fill out the form below to get a good night's sleep tonight. There you go. We had the exact same thought right there. Fill out the form below to get a good night's sleep tonight. I like that. And yes, I'm ready for the secrets or something. You know, I'm ready to sleep all night. So that, honestly, I think right there is just the, you know, I'm not going to even get into the design aspect of it. I mean, we're giving away so many free funnels on Funnel Fridays now. Everybody needs to show up to Funnel Fridays every Friday just to get the share funnels. No matter what the topic is we're doing, you need to get on there and get those share funnels. They're tearing it up with the value and stuff. But I mean, right there, that's the example of what's the result that you're selling. Not you're talking about. Parents know that the little brat's not going to sleep. They know that they're tired. They know they're on edge. They know that they love the kid and they shouldn't feel guilty for the kid making them absolutely insane because it just won't go to sleep. So they're aware of the problem. It's not like they're just out there, you know, this is cold traffic, so they're only aware of the problem. No, they know there's a solution out there somewhere. Liquor, Benadryl, a baseball bat. No, we can't do that. It's illegal. It's frowned on. Ever since the 70s, you can't do that stuff anymore. So we're woke now. So I would go straight for the what do they want? They want to sleep the whole damn night through and they want the kid to sleep too. That's it. Without crying, without fussing, you know, without tears, without fussing, and without fighting or screaming or crying. Tears, fussing, or crying. I like that. And not even talking about the kid. I'm talking about me. Tears, fussing, and crying.
It's
go to sleep.
I remember that first night of all night sleeping, man. That was heavenly.
That was deluxe.
We woke up, we're like, did we sleep all night?
Is the baby breathing? And then down the hallway, you hear this. It's awake.
One thing too is check the grammar for woken. I know it's a word, but I think it's had woken. If you want to use it, it might be another, you know, like I said, this is American English. I'm not sure how it is in Australian English, but you know, just check out your past tense participles and, you know,
England, Australia, and America, all separated by a common language.
Yeah. I mean, we say moms, they say mums. I mean, there's some differences, obviously, but, you know, we say program, they say program me. No, just joking. They spell it as program with an E.
They spell tire with a Y.
That's right. Anyway, check your, just your tense on woken, because it's, I think it might be, might need.
And she had one other one. Wow, top toddler expert reveals how to sleep even though you've tried everything and failed. New proven solution give tired moms and dads extra success with settling and keeping toddlers sleeping all night. That second one that she did, that was a little bit better.
I like that.
That was better because it's got the germ of the idea there. You know, get your toddler settled and sleeping all night without tears, crying, or fuss. That kind of a thing, you know, the benefit without the pain that they're currently experiencing. But it's like that's they're reversed. You know, the hook is, you know, new proven solutions to give moms, and I mean, get rid of this extra success stuff. You know, attention, tired mom and dad. Here's the secret to get your toddler settled and sleeping all night. ... No tears, no fuss, no hard drugs. Skip the last part. But you know, no tears, no fuss, and no fighting. You know, and then the story is top toddler expert reveals how everyone can get a great night's sleep, even if you've tried everything in the past and failed. That's the story. So flip these. You see what I'm saying? The hook is in, good God, I need to get some sleep. And the story is, this person's got the stuff. I mean, that's really all you need.
Hey,
Now, I know,
Jim, show the email I sent you too. She did have some alterations that she had made from some suggestions from the group. If you want to show those, they're the blue background ones in the email.
all right. So
Email from,
yeah, I got it. I
yeah.
just didn't want everybody to see all my email.
Oh, I got you.
Help! Our toddler won't sleep, and my partner and I. Wait, what is this? What is this? I don't get. I know this is woke speak, but this pisses me off. I'm sorry. My
What?
partner. My
Oh.
partner. Your business partner. Our toddler won't sleep, and Stu and I are constantly arguing. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, and if I piss somebody off, I don't care.
Toddler won't sleep.
I don't think parenting meant sleep deprivation forever.
We are constantly arguing.
Mental daughter had slept through the night not more than 5 or 6 times without exaggeration. 9 little boys changed our lives. Victoria Melbourne getting started. This isn't even formatted right, so that's part of the issue too.
Yeah, I liked what she had previously compared to.
Yeah, I don't like this. I mean, this is more like an ad or something, but it's also wordy.
Yeah.
Help! Our toddler won't sleep, and my spouse and I are constantly arguing. Now, you say this partner thing, but most people, and maybe I'm, you know what? I can't even function anymore, Stu, because of all this crap. But
Hey, scroll down on the email a little bit. Scroll down on the email.
For this one,
yeah.
So help! My toddler's wide awake at bedtime and calls out all night until we're forced to co-sleep. Co-sleep. What the hell is that? That means letting the little rat get in the bed with you? That's a big mistake. You let him cry it out one night, and by golly, the Jim Edwards method will work for your ass. I can tell you that. You'll just cry this one out, little Timmy, and that shit's done with.
The Jim Edwards method. That's a good one. I like that one. See, I told you Jim was a little punchy today. Hey, I will say this. I do like her logo. Scroll down to the bottom of her email, and she's got a cute logo. Nine sleepyhead with a moon
Nine
there and a baby.
sleepyhead.
I thought that was really cute. That's a
It
really
looked great on a liquor bottle.
That's a cute logo.
It is good, but
Yeah.
the thing is, here's the thing. All of these things some of these are good for like Facebook content or something. If
Well,
you
she
were
is
doing
looking for Facebook ads.
Okay. So these would work for Facebook ads. This actually, I think would work great. Help! My toddler's wide awake at bedtime and calls out at night until we're forced to co-sleep. Then we still get no sleep. We're exhausted. And this would be the way I would do the ad for this would be, I got an email. Does this sound like you? Help! My toddler's wide awake at bedtime and calls out all night until we're forced to co-sleep. Then we still get no sleep. We're exhausted. If you'd like the solution to this problem, just click the link below. There's your freaking ad. And the ad shows, I would do like a before and after, like the side of the one side would be a kid going, like hanging from swinging from the video would be amazing if you had a picture of a kid hanging onto a ceiling fan swirling around. And then the next thing it cuts and the kid's like, that would be the perfect attention getter. That would be amazing. But the biggest thing is once they get to the page, you got to promise the number one thing that they want. And the number one thing that they want is to sleep all night and have the kids sleep all night. And we wake up in the morning sane, happy, and healthy and ready to have, sugary cereal and get the kid all worked up. So I honestly believe that if you just take that tack, and I think you'll do a lot better. It's almost like this whole thing is being overthought.
Yeah.
I
would agree.
So I don't know if that helps or not, but it sure made me feel better. But all in all, I will tell you this. I think this is a huge market. So if she can crack this code, I think she could do really well and have a constantly replenishing source of new people, because apparently people still have a lot of babies, man. So there's a whole new crop coming through all the time.
New parents every year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, test it. My suggestion is test it out, as Jim would say.
Yeah.
A couple different ads at the same time, see which one hits better.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to write some ads for this thing. Actually, you can get a real good Starbucks double shot of something in me, and by golly, it'd be great. So hey, don't give your kid liquor. You would never give your child liquor or Benadryl, would you? Of course not.
We got any comments?
Oh, we got comments. None of them are very helpful, but I love them.
Everybody's laughing.
NyQuil. Oh yeah, I forgot about NyQuil. NyQuil wakes me up though.
Ooh, NyQuil's like Jägermeister.
Yeah.
That's like
exactly. I take NyQuil and start hallucinating, man. It's bad. If you want to trip, do the NyQuil. Yes, Vincent, I've actually read that book, Go the F to Sleep. That's a good one. How about Awakened? See, I had somebody say, yeah, haha, crying it out one night works like a champ. Yeah,
it does.
Learn that it just ain't gonna work, little buddy. Daddy loves you, but he don't love you that much. It's a terrible thing to say. Okay, but I mean, okay. Now let me before we offend the person that we were helping with the funnel, which was not my intention. Okay, I think that it's a cool topic. Yes. I think that by focusing on what it does rather than what it is, I think you'll immediately get a better result. Maybe get a little bit of help from somebody with some design so that it looks cooler than it looks like you just used funnel scripts and ClickFunnels to just kind of slap it together, because I think the cooler it looks, the better off you'll be. You need to have a cool graphic on that page instead of the one that you've got there that represents the thing that they're going to get. Go to Fiverr, hire somebody for $25-$30 to make you a really cool virtual cover for the report that they're going to get. Will go a long way to helping you get some really good response and to having a lot of credibility. And I would say that would be your that would be my best bet on this first page. And just remember, when you ask people for feedback, especially in the Sales Copywriting and Content Marketing Hacks group, I've never seen anybody giving feedback that wasn't 100% well-intentioned and designed to give you what you're looking for, which is feedback and help. But you got to remember, no matter who you're getting feedback from, even if it's Stu and me, and hell, I wrote the book and Stu had the book read to him. So we know what we're doing, but it's still just an opinion. Okay. It's just an opinion. And the only opinion that matters is the opinion of the people you're trying to get to try, to buy, to click, to sign up, or call you on the phone. Those are the only opinions ultimately that matter. I feel better, Stu. Thank you for this. I had people texting me stuff that was pissing me off, but there was nothing I could do. What are you going to do?
That was a good one.
That was okay. I enjoyed better. That. Thanks, everybody.
That. You entertained me today.
I do my best. Cool. Well, is there anything else we need to talk about, or are we pretty much, I think we've gone through our allotted time. Did you guys enjoy this? Did you folks enjoy? I'm done, Stu. I can't even communicate in a woke world. Did you guys enjoy this? Oh, I can't say guys. Did you folks enjoy? But is that too colloquial? Hi, everyone who gave us their permission to share in the moment. You guys got any questions or anything, or any topics you'd like us to cover in the future? And if so, let us know, and we will be happy to. And I would encourage y'all that if you want feedback, ask for it in the group. People are always happy to provide feedback, but if you want feedback, give feedback, because the people that show up and they sign up and then they're like, hey, would y'all critique my sales letter? And it's like, everybody's like, who are you? I don't even know who you are. So if you want feedback, give feedback. If you want to, if you want value, you got to give value. So that's what
That's
I
a good point. It's a good point. And, be prepared for
feedback.
Feedback. You got to be prepared for it. Might be good, might be bad, but it's feedback.
It could be NyQuil / Benadryl / creme de menthe fueled feedback, and you just take it for what it's worth.
I just seeing you sipping on a creme de menthe. That visual got me.
Watching cartoons. As God is my witness, man. In the morning on Saturday morning, I'm self-medicating, and my mom's like, "What are you doing?" I got a cough. Dallas. It's just, I was like, oh crap. And then I was like, where'd my liquor bottle go? They hid the stuff. I got a cough. Here's some Benadryl. So all right, cool.
Good stuff.
Well, good stuff. We'll talk to you guys soon. Everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
We'll see you.